Okay. Dude. I'm not doing this. Of course, my fucking phone's gonna go off the whole time. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. There. I got it. I got it. I fucking refused. I woke up late. Morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm gonna have my coffee. It's being made. I can finally drive today, guys. I didn't. So here's, I'll be real honest with you. I woke up at like 7:45. My stomach hurts so bad because, like, I'm gonna be graphic here. I had shit for a little while, and I was like, so I put a bunch of garbage in me because I knew it works every time. So I had like cookies and stuff, like milk last night, like after the live. Like, I knew it was gonna fuck me all up, right? And Spotify, huh? But anyways, I got up at like 7:45. Dude, my stomach hurts so bad. I'm like, wait, is it? I'm like, no. It's from all the stuff. And Rage is here. So got all that, took a shower, took like a quick shower or whatever, and laid back down and forgot to turn my alarm back on. So I forgot to put that on. So I woke up literally at like 9:58. I'm like, oh fuck. So my coffee's upstairs, finishing up right now. I'm gonna go grab that. This is actually just coffee time. I normally have coffee in the mornings, but this is a reaction channel. This morning, though, I just started. It's for the next 2 hours every day, but we kind of just talk about whatever. Anything other than like religion and politics. Unemployment final boss. Yeah, because your mom fucks me so bad I can't go to work. My dick hurts. She pays me like 60 grand a year for it. That's what it is. I mean, it's unemployment. It's only 80%, but like I should get like 75 to 95. But like, you know, unemployment. You know, it is. Well, my hair, thank you. The best Goku's mom makes it grow pretty good with her cum. So every time she squirts, it grows like another ½ inch. I'm unemployed. I gotta fuck something. It's going good. Overall, I feel good now. That's what I'm saying. Like I knew that it was because of what I was eating on purpose. Can I deliberately make my voice deeper? No, I can relax my voice. This is my actual voice. This right here is my relaxed state. When I talk up here, it's because it's more appealing to people in my fucking, what we call customer service voice. I look like Alice in Chains drummer Sean Kenny. Huh. But no, that's why, like, this is, there's two different voices I work with. This is my, what I call my morning voice, my relaxed voice. And then when I get all excited and when I finally relax and do all this stuff, like, and then you talk, because it doesn't sound, there's no like pitch when you talk down here. I've done it for many years. I actually did it a lot when I worked for Samsung and Verizon, because when you're talking to a customer, you don't want to sound like this the entire time. You got to sound enthusiastic. Another walker? Never heard. Oh, somebody have a birthday? Happy birthday. Oh shit, happy birthday. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna go talk amongst yourselves. I hate my customer service morning, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab my coffee. See, guys, I can actually walk a little bit better. I'm already to the steps. I'm not overdoing it, but I'm still making progress. I'm here, guys. Just a second. Okay. I'm back here. I'll show you guys. I did post on FetLife. I did, but still a little, down here and whatnot. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that gauze came out. But I am a little black and blue down there. But like I posted on Fet like everything, but over the last from day 1 to day 4. Saw it on Fet, yeah. That's what I was literally just saying, yeah, it's healing pretty well. I feel like it. I feel like I am. So I was saying for the people that, yeah, it's slight bruising. Yeah, I put it up on not the OF Rage, but on FetLife just to show I'm not trying to be weird, but my right testicle, my right ball is kind of bruised. It's purple. But dude, nothing like I was thinking. We get naked on Fet. It was. I'm really surprised that the rest of me, like my dick and stuff, isn't super bruised and stuff, because it's not. He told me, he was it's your shaft, your balls, all that's it's probably going to be, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I get you. It's a bunch of trauma down there. Surprisingly, knock on wood, like I said, it's been all right. Did a few photos, or videos. I can't watch videos. I'm not subscribed to Fet. I don't pay for it, so I don't get to see videos. Never have. I'm not trying to be funny. I make money off those sites. I don't pay for those sites. You know what I mean? I could go for some penis trauma myself. Yeah, I've not iced since yesterday. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's supposed to be some fast healing down there anyways, you're right. Well, right, you're both around there. I can't see anybody's videos. I mean, I know a couple people that have been on Fet for years, and they're like, I posted a new video, I'm like, can't see it. I've got one friend, she's been on there for probably since 2018, and she'll even do stuff like makeup videos and stuff, and I'm like, I can't see him. It's not even the fact of like, watch me sit on this dildo. It's like, nah, it doesn't matter what you post. If it's a video, I can't see it. I can't watch it. I can see the thumbnail. God, like I did some cocaine. I did not. Morning. Morning. Hey, you came back. Doing some couples content this weekend. Nice. The office to yourself today. Zero supervision. Nice. All right, what I am going to do, guys. I just realized something. Because I went and laid down. I did not put deodorant on. And I'm not sweating and getting BO in my fucking hoodie. My old saggy man pecs. So I gotta go to the gym, dude. That just be loose over. Morning. There's still time to get there. You go. This show is right. I like how you always put the link in the description. There you go, dude. There you go. We ride at dawn, bitches. I don't know how YouTube does that. I don't know how YouTube does it. And again, like, look, I know that I quote look good, you know, or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little I'm a little self-conscious of my body being skinny. I know that sounds weird. I know that I'm a little too skinny and I got no muscle definition. So I don't really like showing it off like that, like I used to. If I had a little bit of tone. Oh. Right on. Speaking of Joe, I figured out last night because I was gonna play, but then it was like late, and then I knew I was gonna be watching Dairy. I figured out what I was doing wrong. I'm going the right direction. You got to kill them motherfuckers. Apparently, I didn't think they died. Like all the things chasing you around in Silent Hill, you got to. So each one you kill it, and then go to the next one. That way you're not getting chased all the way. So that's what it was. But we'll get it. Oh, here we go. Hold on one sec. Everybody go report this 18K real quick. First of all, I'm going to go to channel. Yeah, you look like a future pedophile. Somebody check his hard drive number 1. Been on here for since yesterday, just to troll. So, okay, cool. Watch this. Hate speech. Got it. Okay. Submit. Okay, there we go. Okay. Stop. Jesus Christ, click on the right thing. Oh, you too? Go ahead, that's fine. Oh, you too, huh? Okay. Oh, spelled that wrong. Cool. Got it. Okay. Got my coffee. Got your lines maintained. I know I sprayed my hair with my raw sugar spray. Hey, what's up? But yeah, as far as like leaving the shirt off and stuff, I don't know what YouTube's guidelines are for that, which I think they're fine. But like I said, I'm a little self-conscious on my body, guys. I know it sounds funny, but I got no muscle definition. I do. I got like the old man saggy pecs going. I've got the fucking, the just straight arms. I've got the, you know what I mean? Like, do I have a girlfriend? No. But I do have somebody that would get mad if they heard me say that. That's a Mitch Hedberg. Morning, what's up? Oh yeah, we deal with trolls in a certain way. 3 strikes are out, but normally when it comes to that shit, I'm just like, nah, dude. When you want to type a racial slur, be like, "Are you gay?" That you're not original. And now I'm bored, and now I'm just upset with the fact that you came with some old school 1997 bullshit. Hey, morning, Amanda. Do I want to date you? I mean, don't know you. Unfortunately. What up? Is dating me, sorry. Something happened yesterday? What happened? Everything hurts today, yeah, after that 5K. Life's pretty good. Hopefully life's treating you good too. I will be getting back into my fitness journey within the next probably about 3 weeks once I'm healed up from my surgery. Yep. So that was always the plan. The weight that I lost was okay, but then I had a hernia. Obviously I couldn't go work out. So like there was this plan that got thrown a wrench into, but now my wrench is being adjusted. Paleo Royale? No, if not. Love the channel. Thank you. Hernia. I had a hernia surgery. Almost at 400K. Hold on, let me see here. I think like a couple, like 200, like something like 200 left. I saw it yesterday. It was like at like 798 to be able to go like. We've got 399,927. So probably by the end of the day, we'll hit 400. We might even hit it before the end of the live. You want to be a YouTuber? They're the shit. Okay. Gotta be consistent. It'll happen, huh? I gotta go through and watch your guys' stuff. You and Joe's channels again. I've been obviously busy, but no, not at 500K. You would think, and I think that so it's 100,000 then a million. So you get a platinum plaque at 1 million, or gold. Sorry, silver at 100,000, gold at 1 million, platinum at 5 million. Diamond at 10. So that is actually from, she jumps in every once in a while. Spunky, one of my mods, she went to Clancy Tour last year, and then me and Becca actually got to go to opening night for Breach in Cincy. I think Becca's still in here. Yeah, she's in here. And then like a week later we went to Sleep Token. So it's, yeah, I'd say just for 1 million, that's crazy. Yeah, so those both came from actual concerts, not just the website. I know it sounds, but like they were actually at shows, breathing the same air Tyler and Josh did. Actually, guys, the Cincinnati blanket that they were carrying around, I didn't know it was for them. I thought just group had them. They came over at one point, and I signed it Rykerroad Eric, so it's on there from Cincy. long since you've been to a show. Not promising I'll give it back. At least you're honest. Speaking of Amanda, guys, so one of my things that are pinned is one of my sponsors, Roman Hills PC, for my computers and stuff. Does amazing work. Custom builds, pre-builds, things like that. You can still order and get some stuff in before the holidays. But the other one is, if you look at the link in the description, is Riz. Guys, this stuff is no joke. And when I say that is because I've asked several people, other than myself, that tried it as being like, you know, a paid sponsor, if you will, right? Lori and Becca, for sure. I hate to say it, I really wanted Lori's opinion, just being like, I don't know, older and like a little more aware of what's going on. She said the same thing. She's like, this stuff works. It helps with brain function, keeping yourself clear, stuff you need to get throughout the day, and keep you hydrated, and it tastes good. So hit the link in the description, hit R15 at checkout. That's how I get paid, so everybody gets, you know, paid, everybody's happy. But no, get you some Riz, this stuff's good. Mandarin is still good. She did say, Lori did say, hey, okay, appreciate being honest. She don't think the lemon lime's for her, but she likes the other ones. But Mandarin tastes like Sunny D. Link in the description. See both people. Or to use some hydration while you're playing on the computer you just bought from Joe. Yep, get you 15% off. Yeah, I was saying, Becca loves the Riz. I think even Lori said she needs to order more too. Because Amanda, you weren't in here. I asked her. I said, Lori, let me ask you. I was like, honest opinion. I was like, did you feel a difference like throughout your mental throughout it? She said yes. She cannot wait till it's another nice day to go walk around the zoo with her friends. So just Weldon, right on. Like I need more Riz. So the ingredients are on there. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard for me to read with no light, but Amber, dude, they're awesome. Like, here, let me show you. I try to read some of it. It can get a little hard to read in here. Oh yeah, there's no way. Filtered water. It says light sugar, but like, oh my God. Natural flavors. Beta. Dude, I'm telling you, like, it blends. It blends in with the, I can read the little print. It blends in with the stuff. I put the picture on my community. They post every ingredient. There's no caffeine, there's no red dyes, there's nothing like that in there. She cannot use red dye. It gives her indigestion. It's not even the fact of glasses, it's the, like I said, it like blends in with the like in this light, like in the low light, I can't read it. What up? But yeah, as far as ingredients, it's good stuff. Like there's no caffeine, there's no sugar. Said F no. Good. Yeah, no, it's not an energy drink. I only drink out of the giant cups when I do record, which we'll be recording tonight. Yeah, it's not an energy drink, but it helps with clarity, function, and just like day-to-day stuff. But it also it's like, it hydrates you like water. It's not like electrolytes like a Gatorade, though. How we about to consume is disgusting. Yeah, say check it out. Check it out, Amber. So it comes to around $30 with shipping after you do the R15. When you think about that, we did the math, Amber. Not to say, but like if you go to check out, you're like, oh my God, you get 12 of them. When you break it down, like Becca, like when Becca's came to her, I think it was like 32 and some change. 12. When you break it down, it comes to about $2.70 a bottle, so under $3. So you can't even get a pop or an energy drink from a gas station for under $3 anyways. Yeah, for a 12 pack. Like I know that sounds like a lot but when you're getting, that's why I said we broke it down. Me and Becca did the math one night. It was like $2.73 or some shit. I say that's more than fair. I mean, I go to any gas station, Pepsi Zero, a Gatorade, it's $2.85, $3.10, something like that. Like there's no, you twisted my arm. That's what pisses me off, guys. I'll go to buy. I'm like, I just want a Pepsi. Like I just want a Zero Pepsi. Fucking $2.90, whatever it is. A 2-liter is $3.25 or $2.75. It's cheaper. I'm like, well, I get way more, but I don't want when a 20 ounce should be like $1.75. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into Megadeth, so I'm gonna go Metallica. I'm gonna have to give me a bonus for what? Just talking out my ass here of all the information you give me. Curse you. Megadeth. It's one of my son's favorite bands is Megadeth. Yeah, he loves Megadeth. Right, like I'm not buying a 2-liter unless right, that's what I'm saying. No, I have not heard any of the remixes yet. I've been seeing some stuff like float around. I have not clicked anything yet. Pretty sure she said something about making hats. Symphony of Destruction. When she does, and if that happens, you feel so conflicted about it. I thought you said something about hats. But hey, from Sweden. So a little conflicted about it, huh? I don't think they did. I don't think you had made. I don't think anything was done yet when you had sent some stuff out, like to me and like even Lori. They're still making new stuff. Damn, I'm mundane for sure. Honestly, Amanda, for me, like, because I don't wear hats front ways. I mean, obviously, same with Joe. I really want him because I've worn it a few times, but sometimes you can't see it with my hair. I feel like he's got the big logo on the back, which is great. I need stuff on the front. Now, I don't have to make something specifically for me, but like if I had a Riz shirt that had like where it was like this, same with Joe's logo on the front, it would come across way better for me sitting here. Same with like a hat. If it was like logos all over and or like just the back, because I wear my hat backwards most of the time. It's where like I've got my falling reverse hat that Haley gave me. You can't ever tell I'm wearing a falling reverse hat. It just looks like a black trucker hat, which is fine. It's fine. It's just nobody knows I'm wearing Riz or Roman Hills PC. Like, see, I've got the keychain upstairs. Like that was sick. I like Pierce the Veil with what I've heard. You ordered some Riz too. Thank you guys. Guys, I really appreciate it. It's not even just for like me getting paid. Like you're trying a product that is at ground level here, trusting what a couple of us are saying and helping out somebody that's helping me. So it's like in the fact I actually don't care about getting paid. I'm excited for her to get her product out and for people to try it. Love from Ireland. Well, thank you for being here. We'll all climb that ladder, absolutely. Now you don't have to say much on here, Amanda. I don't know. Do I judge you in the background? You said something about release at Super Bowl. You're going to the Super Bowl? Does that mean this is going to be promoted at this? Like Riz is going to pop up somewhere in the Super Bowl? Like, bitch. I just thought, I was like, well, maybe she just meant it's going to drop on Super Bowl Sunday, like if that's the date. Yo, Amanda, that's look, hon, I'm not talking to anybody else but her. Like, that's fucking incredible. No matter what happens with this, you should be proud of that. That's do you know how many people fight for? Do you know what it takes to? You got a bro. You got a Super Bowl spot? I don't care if it's 5 seconds. That legit gave me, I got goosebumps, dude. The night before, you should be. You should be. Much love, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I think it's his birthday today. So I said, I'm a couple months older than him. I'm like 4 or 5 months older than him. Now I have to watch it. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely going to watch. That's $1 million per 30-second. That's what I'm saying. People fucking kill to have the you're up there with like Budweiser and Sprite and like, I'm serious. Dude, that's fucking same. Oh, I'm gonna take it and try to invade another beverage. Okay. I see you. Yeah. Did you hear Rob Reiner's kid killed him? Fucking offed him, dude. Straight up just offed him. I totally forgot about that. It was like when I was up this morning, I was like, what? Fucking crazy. Rob Reiner, he produced a bunch of films. He was an actor. Like, dude, it was wild. Shot them both. So, okay. So you're doing probably tighten up like you said, tighten up a bottle look a little bit, and then instead of the variety pack, you can order just fruit punch. Just okay. I got you. Morning. You have, Amber. You've just heard Rob Reiner films is what you've done. So you can read it. Like I said, it's more so in the fact of the lighting I'm in. It's just, it blends a little bit with some of the color. It's not the fact that you can't read it, guys. Morning. Hey, what's up, everybody? But dude, that is, I don't want to say internet stranger, but internet stranger, I'm super proud of you. Never met in person. If you've seen The Princess Bride, you know who Rob Reiner is. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, legend down. Legend down, dude. Yeah, that Mandarin. Is it Mandarin orange or just Mandarin? I think it's just Mandarin. I was doing the same thing. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, yeah. I had to change it. Yeah, we'll meet together. Inconceivable. Yeah. In a sticky situation. Like, you know. But you call it orange, right on. Okay. We're gonna have happy holidays. Probably in the next 5-ish days. Probably once Chandler goes home from her 5, like I'll get her this weekend. Kyle and I will actually have our Christmas party. So every year Rykerroad has a Christmas party where it's paid by Rykerroad or whatever. But it's him and I. We have a brother tradition. We order Chinese food. The only thing that can't be tax write-off is the drinks. But we get drinks, and then we watch the night before Harold and Kumar's Christmas, and if we can squeeze it in, either Elf or A Christmas Story. Yes, 100%. So I'll get to that in a second. But no, that is our Rykerroad Christmas party. We get drunk and merry and eat food. Roman Hills PC, yes, is worth it. So let me just show you something here. I know it's a little, my back camera's. There's the beauty he built me. Custom build. If you click the link in the description, you can find his pre-builds, or you can have custom builds done. Obviously, that is a custom build. But, yeah. So, with his stuff, like I will say this every time. Walked into Walmart's, Best Buy's, all this stuff, saw $1,500 computers, which average running price for most computers that have some oomph to it. You're going to get way better products. You're going to get way better products out of him. I'm sorry. Like, I will die on that. I will die on that hill, dude. The $1,500 is not the same $1,500 you spend with him. It's just not. It just is not, dude. With yourself, that's kind of what we do, Amanda, where it's just like I take that because I asked. They're like, yeah, like you're allowed to. Even when Kyle and I would like grill stuff, sometimes I keep stuff with like when I cook or whatever. But yeah, like receipts. Thank you. Appreciate you checking out. Appreciate it. He tends to keep up around. It's cool. Like I'd say 3 or 4 builds like that pre-builds, and then what he calls sleeper builds. Dude, he's got this one. It's basically what my Rykerroad one at the studio is with a little bit more power. So like I can edit and game and stuff. Dude, it's the sleeper. It's like this. No RGBs. It's like this fucking big. He's got a couple of those on there. They're lit, dude. They're lit. And like one of them's like $500. Doing pretty good. Doing very good. Thank you for asking. Acid reflux and orange juice are not friends. Yeah. A little bit of, you know what I always found works for me? Chocolate almond milk. Take a good swig of chocolate almond milk and it would help with that. I don't know why. Like milk sometimes does it, but the chocolate almond specifically for me. Peach Crown and OJ. Oh, God. They didn't already have a beefy ass computer. Soon enough. You guys still have to, in the future. Hey, first time checking the stream. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, I was gonna say, Haley, hon, you don't need all the. That's what I'm saying. Even when Becca was looking at stuff, unless you want it, you don't need all those flashing lights. It's not that it doesn't do anything for performance. It just costs more because it looks good. Tippy cow, no. But you don't need all that. If you're just trying to play some games or stream or like do whatever or something like that, you guys don't need all of that. That's gamer fucking dick swinging right there is what that is. But it's just that the fact of, yeah, you want the pretty, but you'll be getting this. That's what I'm saying. You don't, the pretty lights come into play like for you as the consumer. And I'm not saying just skimp on stuff, but it's the fact of Joe. That's why Joe does it too. He understands. Sometimes people like Haley and Becca, they don't want and or need to spend that much money, but they want to play a game or they want to stream or they want to edit or whatever it is. Right. Also limited space. Sure. Yeah, with terrible control. Yeah. Hey, thank you for watching the Cave Cast. So all around, not only are you going to check out Roman Hills PC, you watch here, you watch the Cave Cast, you come here and comment. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Ice Dragon, like it. Like from Game of Thrones or like Scout and Icy or like could be none of it, but didn't really miss much, but Ice Dragon was asking if Roman Hills PC was worth it. Told him, yeah. Went through a couple breakdowns, some of your sleepers and all this stuff, and the fact that Amanda, I wasn't sure if I was hearing correctly, but Riz is actually being dropped at, well, maybe you were here for that, but being dropped at Super Bowl. But yeah. Wait, probably a dog. Fast. And you almost come with all the Cavecast episodes? Damn. Damn. Once a week. Game of Thrones, nice. Nice. If the dog drank Riz or not. Yeah. But no, we will. I've had the last couple weeks off just from like surgery and then like Rage being in here, people coming in from out of town. After this past week, people will be gone, but no, and like all my surgeries and stuff because I had like my mouth done, I had my hernia done, then a couple weeks later, so we've been off. I've been off, but it's coming back. Okay, haven't heard much. Okay, right on, Snoop. Since you work delivery, okay, up to 8 hours per day. Damn, dude, I really appreciate that, and thank you for what you do. 100%, man. He's a Chihuahua. We're gonna name him Buddy. Nice. I like it. My one buddy, my one, I think that was his name, but his Chihuahua's name was Hank. He was just this little fucking. I actually don't. What's so funny is I kind of don't know that I would mind having like a little teeny one, but like, again, guys, other than cats, I don't think I want any animals. You got your mother a cat for Christmas? Yeah, so I'm actually really into like I want either a Munchkin cat or I want a full on good bred, like it's gonna cost me a couple racks. Another snow Bengal cat. I want my snow Bengal back. The spawn of Satan. I had one. Her name was Loki. That's where. Hold on. Trying to find one with like. This is what my kitty cat looked like. This is what my Loki looked like. Same eyes and all. She didn't have that dark of spots. She was, like I said, more so like this. But I want one that's got like the good dark spots like this with the eyes. So the ice blue eyes with that's why they're called snow Bengals, because other than that you get like into the like orange. Cat like that costs like $3,000. Yeah, they get real big. They get real big, like borderline, like damn near like a medium-sized dog sometimes. Like length, not necessarily weight. Like they'll get like my best friend's brother, him and his, well, I think his ex-husband now, but he used to breed them like show Bengals. I was gonna buy one off of him years ago. He was gonna let me do payments, but like, yeah, 21 years. That's kind of what they are, Wizard. That's the Snow Lynx is kind of like, I almost wanted one of those. Those are like kind of the next step. Is life going the way I want? No. But it's also not going the opposite way I want. Norwegian forest cat. Is it going the way? No, I would be established more now. My channel would be different. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of what I do, and this is what I do for a living. But this is not the way my life wanted to be. From Russia, what's up? You know, I would argue that I would have a little bit better revenue with things like that. Like, you know, not much, just cushion. Thank you. I appreciate it. We try to, we're as real, as authentic as we can be, guys. Like I said, we don't fake nothing. What you see is what you get. I try to tell people that in the past too, when they're like, why are you negative about certain things? I'm like, I'm not negative. I'm a realist, dude. I'm not. Like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Or just the fact of you're gonna be you're gonna be a millionaire for YouTube? No. No. Well, don't Dutch it. No, I'm a realist, man. I listen to copyrighted stuff. If the Detour takes off or the Cavecast takes off, maybe we'd have a millionaire conversation one day. Still, not the point. That's not the point of the channel. Is what I'm saying is that like when people ask that, especially during the NF reactions, thank you. You got a hedgehog too? Dude, I want my I want a gargoyle gecko. It's way worse when people fake smile. Oh, best style, nice tattoos. Thank you. I appreciate that. It completely changed your social life. Completely changed your social life. Be too heartbroken for another dog. Never get another dog. Never. I can't. And it's just, there's a lot of reasons. Yo, what's up? Hey, Ghostface, what's up? There's a lot of reasons, but one of the biggest ones is, yeah, it's like having an infant, a toddler, all the time. Yep, I'm rolling up right now, actually, packing a Bolski. So, I don't think I'm equipped. Always says I'm a dog person. I'm not a dog person. I think also with the stress in my life that I've had over times and things like that, like a dog triggers certain things too now. Didn't used to. But I think it's just better off for all parties involved. Got a pack of ciggies? Hell yeah. Don't know if you'll be ready for another pet after this. Facts. You're a person. Dogs are so much and so much love at the same time. Oh, you're out? Damn. But it's just, there's a lot that goes with it. And when you are a high stress, high functioning, stressful person that has a lot going on in their lives, the dogs feed off your energy and your vibe. So I don't think that's fair to do to not only myself, but to the animal. And, visiting, holding, doing whatever, petting a dog, love it. Shaping its future, being responsible in that way for it in other ways other than just feeding it, taking care of it like that. I can't do it. Dude, mismatch. I never wear match socks. Hate seeing animals in pain. I know. Same. Chugging olive oil in front of a dog's bad influence. It's not olive oil, dude. It's your dad's cum. Man, you got so much to learn, dude. That's the second time I watched you say something about olive oil. So, one more, you get 3 strikes, then you're kicked out. You're saying the same shit. You're not even a good troll. So, I used a weak one to retaliate for you. Use one of your chat GBTs. It's free. Find a good one to come back with. You're done. I just told you. You're saying the same shit. You're out. I'll go watch some fucking weird olive oil challenge. Why you cannot comment on this channel anymore? Watch me rise to more fame every day. You know what? I might just drink out of a thing now that says olive oil when I drink my beer just to piss you off. That way you can see it, but you can't comment. It's all right. I remember being 12. And my penis got big and I fucked chicks. It was way cooler. You'll get there, dude. You'll get there. So you could name it Spot. That's funny. Rage bait at its finest. A giant olive oil bottle would be hilarious, yeah. Girls have cooties though. Yeah, but they also have, never mind. Those that get this cool wet spot when they, never mind. Sometimes they even get, I used to put that stuff in my hair. We have boobies, but like, I was talking about a vagina. And like, you know, when you get off, it's way cooler. My recovery's going good. Thank you for asking. I just saw this chick the other day talking about the difference between, what was it, boobs and tits. And she said tits are when you can grab, but that's it, like the size. They're small enough you just grab them. Boobs are when you can like undercup and lift. I'm like, oh, that's genius. But I say the same thing too, where it's like, you know, titties are like, you know, they're like the small, like perky, but like boobs, rack, jugs. Those are big ones. But like I got what she meant when she's like a tit and a boob is like two different things. Boobs are your second fave. I don't know. I think not being a fucking chest guy per se, don't get me wrong, they're all awesome. We said that before. Ironically, I think I prefer bigger jugs. It is the whole grabbing situation. I don't know why. There's no discrimination. It's just, I think if it was one of those, like, what's funny is I've mostly dated chicks that, I dated like one chick that had a pretty big rack, but like, again, it was never like the huge thing for me. No, it doesn't matter if they're perky or not. I don't mean like that, but like, as you get older, Amber, I'm gonna kind of put you in a little secret here. Most men like a little bit of like sag, I guess. Makes your back hurt. I get that. And I think that's another thing that I also am aware of, you know, as a grown-ass man. Like, big tits are great, but like, dude, that sucks for you guys. And I know that. So like, there's like a give and take. But I'm gifted. Yeah, there was like 3 of them that came through. But I'm glad I have boobs then. But no, it's like I said, there's no wrong answer. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's just one of those, like I said, little bit of sag. They don't have to be, I don't necessarily like a fake tit look. And I think sometimes when people have just really good tits, good perky tits, you're like, those look fake. Because they're just so good. But you're like, you know, sometimes like now, I had a friend who had, so it was weird. She had breast implants and a lift. Small breast implant and a lift, but then she gained some weight and it kind of like in between. Dude, her tits look so good. They didn't look fake. But it was because she almost had this like sandwich effect in them. And it was one of those, like, I just always wanted to touch them, dude. Always wanted to touch them. Not because, it was because I knew that they were, quote, fake. And I'm like, they look so goddamn real. They look so fucking real. Combined 10 to 20 pounds weight. Facts. Right. My buddy Brad that pops in here, his wife Steph, she had a breast reduction. She went from like a triple D down to a C. And I think they removed, it was like 12 pounds of fat, like 12 pounds of tit. Like, no joke. And she was still a fucking C. That's what happened when you got some, really. They're pretty sensitive. I wonder what it ages then. Yeah, I would say she got a lot removed. But like, that's what I'm saying, guys, ladies, don't ever, like, tits are tits, in my opinion. You know, like, I think they're mostly there for like a visual for me on a lot of stuff, not always a play factor. I think that's what it is when I say I'm not a tit guy. Triple D is the same as an F? Really? Use a counter scale. I don't know if they weigh like, they might, they probably weigh something like that. Because when you think about it, guys, like legit, when you think about it, all a tit is just storage of fat. It's literally storage of fat. But because it's, okay, Amber, and I'm not trying to be weird here. Like, what don't you like about them? Like, what is it that? Hers were like 9 pounds roughly. Yeah, so I'm saying they're usually around that size. But what I'm getting at is that, like I said, it's not enough. I don't necessarily always like to play with them, and I think that's why I said I'm not a tit guy. I like to touch your thighs. I like to look at your eyes. I like to do like all that stuff. Like there, so that's what goes into a factor for it. Wish I didn't sag. Well, hun. So again, I don't know like how bad they quote sag, but like we talked about that earlier, is that most guys like that. There's a difference between having sag because you have bigger tits and just the fact of you're somebody that just doesn't wear a bra. There's a huge difference on how they look and even are shaped when you are somebody that is a large-chested woman and they hang because they're, well, fucking 10 pounds each, and somebody that has big tits and doesn't wear a bra and they sag and they're fucking those like Snoopy fucking face nipples. So you have a D and a triple D. Correct. There's a difference between pancake sag and normal sag. You're laughing, Amber, but I'm being serious. They aggravate? Really? Well, I would think, I thought that was the whole fact of when you, yeah, they will get smaller the more you lose weight, because that's what I'm saying. It's all fat. It's fat. Like the Snoopy face. Yeah, the Snoopy nose titties. I mean, like, I'll still play with them. I'm just saying. That's when you're like, yeah, okay, maybe my tits don't look the greatest. Tennis balls and tube socks. Again, like, everybody's is different, but for the most part, hon, like, you got nothing to worry about. Made a huge difference. Okay, I'm not trying to be weird. Like, are you a large-chested person? Like, as far as like in the D area, because that's wow, man. I would have never. So you got more of like, I don't mean sports bra, because that actually smashes down, but like, are you down 50 pounds? Good, bitch, good for you. small d. Because you couldn't stand the skin touch. Okay. Big nope. Well, good for you. And usually, Amber, I'm trying to be funny. Your boobs will adjust accordingly. Just crop tanks. Put them right in there. Yeah, that's dope. I mean, I'm down 60, like 65, something. Guys, now again, I think I had a lot in there, so I'm gonna have to weigh myself. But I was like 165 yesterday. But I think things just weren't working properly still yet. But some good under boob. Yeah. Sometimes guys like that. You lose about 20 more. Yeah, but that's hard for you. Like you lift. Like I almost feel like it's not weight you're trying to lose because you're putting, I almost argue you put it like right back on. Like, you know what I mean? But like I understand. I don't think you want it to look different, I think is the thing. Maybe not necessarily lose 20 pounds. Probably if I had to argue, might be like 10 and 10. You know what I mean? See, I think the same thing, Amber. I'm not trying to be weird. Do you have a before? Like, send me a before and after. I don't mean, you know what I mean. Like, do you have a before and after? Because I'll bet you the same thing where it's like, I'll bet you it's not necessarily you want to lose 20 more pounds. I think you want the weight to look different. So you lose about 80 pounds to feel comfortable again, but another 20 or 30 for your goal. Hey, you're almost at your goal. That's amazing. Lose another 60 to 70. Right. Lose 10 fat, gain 10 of muscle, basically. Like, right. I know you do. That's what I was saying. Like, I didn't know if you had like a before and after, like, well, from last year, but like you could take one now or something. You know what I mean? Calling him now, see how dad's doing. Right on. $20, $30 after having a kid, like high school, you're good. Hey, thank you, love me and the brother. Thank you. Most men like a what we call a mommy pouch. I don't know how to explain it. We like it. We like it. You know. 98 pounds. But you got to be in triple digits. Ginger problems. That when you were in high school, yeah. Yeah, that 20, 30 pounds, like, that makes for some, usually, that's where, like, all you gals start to, like, woman out. A couple pounds goes to the thighs, little midsection giant area, you know, the ass, little titties, and we're like, yeah, let me get all that. I was living off liquor. Little cushion. Fuck yeah, dude. Also, haven't been single in 14 years? Sure. Do you really, Becca? No shit. That's awesome. Looks like a downward frown. I don't think so, Haley. I think that's you're almost in the same boat where like I feel like when you lose some more of the weight and you start getting some of that like gym activity back again, you're going to go, I like the way I look. The reason I say that is like, I kind of did the same thing where I'm like, I'm never going to be, when I got to a certain point, other than like some of the muscle and stuff, I went, okay, I can do this. Like this is now achievable. I got past some of that, like, again, I don't want to say body dysmorphia, but like I knew I didn't like the way I looked and that, my age and blah 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 and all that stuff, right? But like now that I'm here and like I've lost it, I know I'm disciplined. I know I've got better things ahead of me. Like a 10 to 14 now? No shit. But I understand, hon, like, so, right, Amber, that's exactly what I did. It wasn't necessarily like society and stuff. I didn't like the way I looked. And I'm kind of in that same boat, but again, that's now fixed. Wanted to be healthier. Looking good is going to be a bonus. Sure, you got some other, like, okay, I mean, that's fine. But like, other issues other than, like, I mean, I don't mean it like this, but like, other than like weight, that's something you can 100% control, right? I don't mean just you, but like in general. Anything else, you can't, you either have to wait for a doctor or you have to wait for something to, like, you have to, like, that's nothing that you can do. That's out of your control. Something like this and what we are doing, this is all in my control. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. You take as much time as you need, man. Minimal cardio. I think that's it for, well, I mean, a lot of you, but like a couple of the girls in here that are, struggling or like, wanting to do, like, I get it. And it's the fact of, against society. We talked about that yesterday, that it's worse on women. But just know that I understand health comes into play, but being a big girl, a big confident girl is sexy, like, to a man. Even if you're working on yourself, even if you're doing, like, we get it, but I'm just saying, like, that confidence is key. It's right. Your insecurities are like something that you can't control. It's what I'm saying. Remember that. Remember, it's something that you can't control. You guys could put it, like, if you have Discord or something, if you guys have, you can do that. That's good. Go right ahead. I know people like Lori and Amanda would keep things in check. Oh, the Tron. I've heard a little bit about that. Yeah. Like lions in the den, yeah. No, Becca, I get you. I get you. 100%. That's where I was at too. I think that's where, like I was saying, it's not necessarily a bunch of this weight or anything. It's flipping how certain things are on you, or like how it looks, because that's where I had to look at it too, where I'm like, I don't need to lose 100 pounds. I need to lose 50 and get 15 pounds of muscle, 10 pounds of muscle, because I have 0. It was never about, I just need to be skinny because that's society. No. Right. Renegade. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I know it's easier said than done, but like I said, between Amanda, Haley, Becca, Amber, like, where it's like, dude, you're good. About 4 more months of building muscle, then you'll cut. But that's just like, dude, it's right there. She's right. Like it'll come, guys. That's why what was that fact? I don't think I'll ever like mine, but you will. You will. Once you hit a certain threshold of losing or gym or whatever, eating, whatever it might be, you're gonna go, oh hey, I like this. Let me do this. Let me do this other thing now. Like, I know that it's a joke and all this stuff, but like the mentality of me right now, new 2026, fucking bad bitches only. I'm coming for Mr. Beachbody. Like I'm not. Like, you know what I mean? But like that's where I'm at now. Look one of those, how bad did it hurt? This much? And then you go to the after. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those. Ah, premenopause, yeah. Going for the Hasselhoff look. Yeah, little chest fro. Absolutely, Amber. Do it. Do it. Even if you just go and get well, you don't really drink. I would say if you just go get a drink by yourself, do that. I do it. I'd be going to all these places now again by myself. Or I mean, like a friend or whatever, but like basically by myself to make new memories. I wear my couple of nice shirts and put my pants on, do all that stuff. I go and I look nice. I mean, I don't get dolled up, you know what I mean? But I do it. Go fucking do that. No chest. Did you really? Dude, that's dope. I've been wanting to do that. One of my biggest things is like, I've been talking about like trying to get some funds together to just go to Pittsburgh for like 2 days and tell nobody and just vlog and do lives there and just nobody with me. Just get a fucking hotel room, suite somewhere, just kick it, walk around. But no, like, I'm just, sounds stupid. Like I'm proud of you ladies. Like a lot of you have lost a lot of weight. You have other goals in mind. You have a healthy mindset on what you're doing and how you're doing it. You just have a little bit of insecurities on, it seems like a lot of similar things. Always makes you feel better. But like I said, I know it's easier said than done, but man, I've seen most of you even in person or like you can let that shit go. Arguably, most men are attracted to exactly what you all look like. For the most part, I would say that's a pretty across the board. You don't own anything girly? If I might. And I know this could be very odd, because I know you're not, and that's what makes it kind of sexy too. Down the thickness, fuck yeah. Get a thong. Get you either like some kind of like skirt or dress, like sundress. Maybe get like a new lotion, like some kind of like just new smell. Doesn't have to be a perfume. Just get like a new lotion, and just something like that. Paint your nail, even if it looks like shit. Paint your nails. Do all the things. Mom. Fuck yeah. You don't have to be girly. Like, I've got things that are very much the opposite of girly that I get into. And one of them is this, what Amber was talking about. Like, dude, I'm not saying, but like in a pair of sweatpants and a baggy shirt, I will rip them sweatpants on it and put it right in. Get the quickest quickie in right there just because you're fucking hot. It's hot. We're not lying when we say that shit. Try it then. Even if you don't buy one, do this. Maybe do all that stuff, get a little dolled up and go try some on. You just at the store, you don't have to buy them. Try them on. Take a picture. Keep it to yourself. Send it to 4 dudes. I don't know. Like, see what they say. Like, take it. thinking there's a difference. Yeah. I think that they both can play a role, though. Usually in all black, and that's fine too. There's still a uniqueness about like all black. You put makeup on, just go get groceries, sure. Even if it's just like a little bit of foundation or some like, you know, eyeshadow or something, right? Some mascara. Dude, we love the messy bun, dude. Give me that morning breath on my dick, dude. Like, I'm serious. I don't give a fuck. Like, there's something about, I think when there's something attractive, why guys, and we like that, there's something to like that, like vulnerability. You have no makeup on. Your hair isn't done. You don't have, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are completely vulnerable. Not the morning breath. Yeah, we love the messy buns. Black up, back to black. Yeah. But but then there's that opposite side where like, wear the sundress with no panties. Tease me all day while we're out. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that where it's like, dude, that's just as sexy. You're always in a vulnerable state. Well, not always, huh? Like, you go to work, like, you have your uniform. I know you put some, like, probably a little bit of makeup on and stuff, but like, not trying to cheese you up here, but you have a very nice natural beauty that you don't need a lot of makeup. And she's sexy as fuck, see? Have a good one, hon. Oh, Mom, if you're still in here, confirmed. I wasn't sure if I was just hearing right, like it was just the same day or whatever. Riz, Amanda, when she said going to the Super Bowl, no, there's a Super Bowl spot for like drop. That's pretty dope. That's the hard launch. Don't worry anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen photos of you. You have a very natural beauty, hon. Like, it's, so even if you were to add a little bit to that, it wouldn't take much. You know what I mean? You don't have to cake stuff on. Yeah, nobody wants to lick makeup. So no, like, and that's, I mean, you don't do a lot of filters and stuff like that. It's like, I see your face. Like, you got to be careful. No, I think it's just going to be like, here's Riz, like the new drink, like, or something, probably just a couple second clip. Ah, the Peyton Pears. He actually messaged me. The sis. Yeah. I'm gonna get something. I got, but I do laundry today, finally. But today's day 5. Oh, that's why he was up. But Devin's getting more checkups, but I know he's got to get the same thing I had done, but he was waiting until like after the first of the year because he's like, I don't want to be like, cool, great Christmas dinner, can't eat any of it. And Dennis was like, I get you, man. So yeah, I'd say we'll probably get what got to squeeze one in tonight. I need to take Chandler actually to Mom's because I finally was feeling better, and it was shitty yesterday. But Kyle and I need to record tonight. So well, no, I take her to Mom's just because it's easier. She gets real in people's faces and like their jungle gyms when I'm not here, and I'm like, Chandler, Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get it. Oh, he had a temporary cap. Okay. Yeah. Elf brands, like that's what I've been getting, like a lot of people like Becca, mom, myself, as far as like brushes and makeup for Chandler. Because not her new stuff, but I think I'm gonna throw all the rest of her shit out, other than the stuff she got for her birthday. And then when I get the vanity built after this weekend, because this coming weekend she'll be here for the 5 days, then I'll build it, and that way when she comes back, um, it'll all be set up. But I want to go get makeup and stuff and fill some of that, like she can open. I'm debating on whether I'm going to have the Echo be from Santa or some of that stuff, like it's the owl, but get her some more stuff to just fill up her vanity. Just probably like books, clothes. You know, I will try. That was something I wanted to try and do. Like if she'll sit, well, she will. But like if some of these movies will interest her. Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna keep looking for like I unless mom still has it. It just depends on how much I need. But I stay away from the glittery stuff now. But I need just some like gold or like purple, some like shiny. Yeah, I'm just giving my son some cash. Like, but I'm gonna grab, like I said, I got her vanity, I got her Echo. I'm gonna get her just some other things like some knickknacks and shit like that, and then she'll be done for me. But you have some silver, okay? Oh no, it'll come off. Let's get the remover. I have it too. I have Bluey Christmas paper. It was in the back. I thought you were gonna take it when you took the stuff, but with that clock, it's all right. Hey, of course, Snoop. Oh, gave you a ton of wrapping paper? No shit. Okay. I I did something last night. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Um, so I almost bought Call of Duty last night. I'm not spending $70 on that. Two reasons. Number one, I got other games. Number two, it's Christmas time. Don't need to spend $70. Number three, I went, if I was gonna waste that money, why don't I pull that money out and set it aside and put it towards my tattoo? And then maybe by this next check or the next one after that, I can go get myself a tattoo for my own Christmas present. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Whether or not I want to be my hand is the next question. I don't like that at all. Isn't a great game. Oh, Joe, did you hear? I found out how to. I looked up the part. I'm just an idiot. Just got to kill them all. But yeah, so Silent Hill will be back on here. Today I guess go pick up Chan, so I get a couple hours in between. Ah, and just appears. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get my hand blacked out and do like a reverse. I just want a hair appointment. I'm pretty sure I have Battlefield. I had. Maybe. Or wait, what was the? Delta Force. That's what I had. Content warning. I need to play that again. Actually, what's anything on my wish list? Cheap. Ghost Frequencies on sale for $4. Dude, it was still not announced yet. Fucking pissing me off. Ooh, No Man's Sky is on sale for $23.99. Okay. The Blackout Club, that was another one. That's on sale for almost 50% off. Damn. 2K's on sale too. Okay. Dude, it was, but yeah, I've been waiting. Yeah, the Christmas update. Yeah, I was telling wait, it's snowing again? I was telling Rage about that. Too early for work calls. I may have heard that one. I know I heard the one. There was a Crooked and Snow song I heard a while back. I just can't remember the name. Unless they've only done one, then I don't know. Damn, we gotta drive in this shit again. Fucking again. And what's that gonna be like for me? Clear. It'll be 16 degrees when I go pick up Chandler. Yeah, take all the fucking snow. Take it. You've already taken 2 calls. Yeah, it got nasty again here yesterday. I'm glad it stopped. Glad it stopped. See, I gotta go record tonight. And then like I said, a few more things to get cleaned up. Like, dude, it was so nice. So last night, my one neighbor, Kathy, she was out shoveling her driveway. And I'd said something because I messaged her. I was like, hey, because the fucking FedEx people, they don't know how to read addresses, apparently. Like, half the time we get her stuff. Well, Mom didn't realize and brought her stuff in because they put it on my porch. I brought it to mine. And so I messaged her. I was like, hey, Mom accidentally got these. I had my buddy bring them over to you. I was like, sorry. I was like, I've had surgery and for my hernia, blah, blah, blah. You know, just they thought it was mine. And so she knew that. So last night I went to go take out trash. This was a couple of days ago, but I went to take out trash and she was just outside. And I was getting ready to walk because I had my trash bag and she was like, here. She's like, you're sick. And I'm like, hun, I'm not sick. I was like, but I need to take out trash. I'm like, are you sure? It was like fucking shitty out. She was doing her own stuff. I'm like, hun, it's okay. She was very nice about it. So, Kathy, she a real one. She a real one. It feels like one. Yeah, say it's 16. It's 16 degrees here, but yeah, it's like it's all right. Like I can do this. Yeah, she's cool. Like I said, she's good people. But pretty much at like today, I could start like I'm not gonna overdo it, but like I'm allowed to drive today, stuff like that. So I'm hoping that it's just because I can do a little bit quicker movement, like with my foot, which I can. But I legit, like, I really babied myself, guys, over the last 4 or 5 days, icing a lot, you know, making, I stood and I walked around because I know that's, you need to, you know, blood clots and stuff, but it was a terrifying drive, just shitty weather. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to take me. I didn't want to put that on somebody. You've been driving Devin around and all that stuff the last couple of days, so that's up to you. It's just, we need to, if not, I need somebody here by about 3 o'clock to take me. So I caught Cena's match a little bit. I'm not even into wrestling, and dude, that was kind of rough. That was rough, I'm not gonna lie. And even him talking about interviews before, where he's like, I'm not coming back for like these WrestleManias and work-ins. He's like, when I'm done, I'm done. Okay, all right. I'll be, like I said, I'll be ready by 3. He was smiling. Yeah, he was smiling. Crying and screaming. It happens. He put on a good show. He did. Wait, which meme? Which one? End of an era for sure. Facts. Yeah, the Rob Reiner thing. That's fucking wild. Wild, dude. Yeah, killed him. Killed him. They were saying that he wasn't the suspect yet. Killed him. He was a fucking drug addict. What does he think was going to happen now? Now you're going to be locked up. Got no money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the son. Mm-hmm. Drugs, big motive of money, but hey, Vinny, well, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Nose is running. Oh, with pure hate, yeah. Because of some argument. Peter Green. Yeah, I think he was in Wolf of Wall Street. Gonna finally get to listen to it? Hell yeah. Damn nose ring. Getting blood work done. Ah, shit. Yeah. Oh, Schultz. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Not only for myself, but then I think about for, like, my daughter, like, what it's like for you, and then, like, no. Oh. We'll keep you updated. Just, I know, but that doesn't make it different. It's little. They're little. Oh man. Oh man. No, and then they get upset. No, Riz just became a thing recently. I am part of the like ground zero launch with other creators, some celebrities, things like that. This is soft launch. That's where hard launch is legit at like a commercial and stuff. Apparently at Super Bowl Sunday. So. Oh, okay, so he's already done. Okay, everything's done. Okay, everything's done. Is anybody else's arms weak in here, or is it just me? Anybody else watch episode 8 last night of Welcome Back to Derry? How in the fuck is Derry, the last 2 episodes, make me cry like a fucking bitch? And like, yeah, I had a few in me. First of all, they're pussy beers, number 1, and number 2, I only had like a couple by that time. Pissing me off, Joe. Not you. But like, shut up, Mom. Yeah, the speeches and stuff, and then the things, the visuals and the stuffs and the... Understood its importance. Good kid. Good kid. We salute you, sir. Both of you. Took it like a champ. It was a big, strong boy. Yeah. Yeah, we all feel like that, man. I'm saying. I feel like a lot of things, a lot of times, other than a good dad. It's not to beat myself up. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things where I feel like I've taken so many steps backwards and things are a lot different now, and like, you know, situations are very, very different, and it's life choices and things like that that I've made, and I feel like, you know, like, it's stupid things like my Christmas tree looks like shit. Like there's not the lights aren't right. Like there's stuff like, and it's not for me. It's for my kid. Like it's dumb things like that make me feel like a shit dad. Like I look over, I'm like, yeah, there's lights on it and there's stuff, but like it's not done right. It's not the tree we were supposed to get. Like it's not, and that I know that sounds stupid, but like that's where I'm at with it. I feel like a shit dad that I haven't put her stuff up in her room, like hung on her walls, and it's all there. I haven't had time. No, I've had time. I just haven't done it. So makes me feel like a shit dad. It's stupid things like that. Do anything you can for your son, right? But it's just like I have those moments of like I know I do that. I know I do, but then it's things like that. Well, I mean, again, doing a good job or like whatever like that. It's just I had things growing up. She had things. you know, situations and scenarios, and you know, it's just not what I wanted at 42 years old, you know. So like I felt like I got to skip forward like 20 steps, but dude, I went backwards 15 years now. Like I think that's what really fucks with me. I mean, a safe space is, I mean, I get that, but like, I understand that that's, you know, a trait of like a good parent, like being their safe space, but like, there's more to it. It is the time you spend with them, not necessarily with you, but again, that's what I'm saying. There is still more to it, especially when it comes to like the parent side, and not that it's all like materialistic things, but like, I think people misunderstand when they're like, I want to give my kids everything I never had. Okay, well, that may be true, but that doesn't just mean you get them a car when they're 10. Like, it's not, like, that's not what that means, at least to me. Like, there's a lot more to it. Like, I had, I had certain things growing up, like I said, in a household and a feel and a look and an aesthetic and a stuff, like, as a kid, that it felt like we were in a home. So like it's weird right now. Like I'm a newly single dad, like out. Like I said, it's not that Devin isn't, but like Devin's not here. Like so like there's not a whole lot to that. It's me and Chandler. So like dude, even like just simple day-to-day things were like not getting her dressed, but sometimes like, does that shit match? As a dude, you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. I want to be a good dad. I need to know how to braid her hair properly when she fucking had hair to her mom. Never mind. Like, it's shit like that. I mean, I get it. Like I said, it's just like I said. There's more stages than to just be like I said. Their safe space, and like it's just one of those things. I try to make sure that like dumb shit that we every Friday we go get incense from Uncle Devin. That's why I don't buy 40 of them at a time like Kyle does. We do it every other week. I could go buy all the incense I want, have them for 6 months if I wanted. That's something that we do. Because we don't get to really go on picnics right now because it's cold out. It's like that's one thing, but like I don't know, like certain things like I know like we do, and like that was like what mom would do or whatever. Like I always try to make sure I have cinnamon rolls for her to bake for breakfast and her snack for lunch. It cost me $2.40 per pack at Aldi. I think I got $10 for the month. Like, but it's all those things that go with it. I guess you're right. Give yourself a great first time living too. Yeah. Stay on for a little longer, guys. There's no drop today. Plus, I was a little late. Spent 6 years alone. Yeah. And like, I don't know. I feel like that's, like I said, kind of what Chandler and I are doing. And it's nice. But like, not for nothing, Mom. You like, we had a home. It's hard to explain. Like, even when like it was like apartments, like it doesn't, I don't mean like a house. That was our normal. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't mistake, I don't mean house. I mean like, I don't know, there was something about it. And so like that's where like I'm trying to make sure that it's those stupid things where like the Christmas tree is right You know, there's always hot chocolate in wintertime. You know, that there's, you know, whatever it is, like that thing, you know, the special blanket or some stupid whatever. It's there was this thing, you know, every Friday we went to Aunt Heidi's and watched a movie and ate Lawson's chip dip and Doritos. Like that was the thing. There was like this stuff that like went with it where it's not a distraction. That's another thing too, is I feel like I get distracted a lot. Maybe that's a part of why I feel like this, because of this all around and what I do. And then she gets a little distracted because she plays on her phone. Now she still does arts and crafts and all that stuff here, but it's like I think we have this. I need to find my balance with that again with her. Our trees kick ass though. Didn't know that those things changed, so that's new. I think the thing is that it does. I think the tree for me, guys, is that it's a little gappy. It's not very full, so like the lights just don't sit in it right. Is my thing. I don't think I got the lights in there right, and I know that sounds dumb. Right? Yeah, like Bill. Yeah, like it's more like that. Yeah, Blockbuster. Yeah, it's not even that. It's just like the pre-lit was. I really just want the like the LED. It's going to cost me 150 bucks. Like I need to bite the bullet. This one was just, it legit was for free and from a family friend apparently that was on, and she was like, it just, the pre-lit doesn't light, one of the lights is out, so I bought lights. But I was like, I probably should. The more I thought about it, I should have probably just spent the money to fucking. I spent like 40 bucks on lights. From the road, it actually doesn't look bad. I think that you're right. It's just. So it's just like, it's certain things. I think like holidays and like seasons and stuff have this like specific like feel, and especially for a girl. I don't know why, but like especially for girls, like I'm really trying to be. Well, I always liked, you know, like the house smelling good and all we talk about. That's why I don't really like smoke like big bowls. Like I'll take little hits off this little tiny bowl, but I don't like my house smelling like weed like that. But like I try to lean into some more of this like girly stuff, like, you know, candles and the incense and, you know, and you know, keeping things tidy. And you've been gone a lot December though, and you're going to be gone more. You can always put the lights on. I just think that other pre-lit trees are a lot fuller, and then the lights work different. I guess that's what I was saying. It's not bitch, like I said, it was free. It was free, and I didn't have to spend the money this year. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like I just know that I need to bite the bullet and spend like 150 bucks on a tree. We're cool. You didn't put yours up either. But like I'm trying to make sure that I lean into that, like I said, more girly things on top of that. I want to make sure I know how to do her hair, help her do her makeup, coordinate outfits better. It's not decorated. Those are one of your favorite things. Got it for like 80 bucks, right? Well, right. Like I said, it'll still eventually go out. That's what I'm saying. You can still, but you can still put lights on those. That's what I said. It's the other like the new pre-lits. They're super full. Like they're like just like a normal tree that you put lights on. That's what I was saying. Like I think that the lights lay different when you put lights in them. They're banking on the fact that it's a pre-lit. You don't have to put lights in them, so it can be, not only say spotty, but like, dude, you can see the pole. Like you can see the pole in the tree. It's not full like that. Right. Like you live alone, like you've been traveling a lot. You're gonna go to your parents' house, you know what I mean? Like I get it. Right, like the fiber optic, that's what I'm saying. Like those are the ones I was looking at, they're like $150. They're so full when you do have to put lights on them, it'll look fine. Right on. I was just saying, like, it's just do well, even like buying stuff. If you have a white Christmas. Take my shower this morning, guys. It's weird. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that gauze fell out, but like today is the day I'm allowed to take off my tapes and stuff. But like I was looking in my belly button, it looks like there was like white in there, but I'm like, that might be a scab because there's no like end. This is talking in my house this year, yeah. Oh, he hasn't even been. Oh, when I smoked it, yeah. Other than my kids, everybody's getting either a cool high five or a Merry Christmas. Everything snuck up on me so fast. You're fine. You're fine. If not, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Do not stress. Make it work. Hey, the channel. So this is coffee time. I do this every morning. Usually I'm off by now, but about 10 a.m. EST until about noon. But it's a reaction channel. But this is coffee. We just kind of bullshit, drink some coffee, and talk. Anything other than usually religion or politics. It's, dude, like I said, yeah, it's not. I know. Yeah, like I said, if for any reason, it's fine. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. Links in the description. My other channel, The Detour, has been a little stagnant. Had some things happen over the last month, some surgeries, some mouth surgeries and stuff too. But that's all things other than reactions. And then my brother, who does stuff with me, has a podcast. That's the Cave Cast. So if any of that interests you, check that out. I do also go live on Twitch, like watch movies, shows, things like that. Maybe listen to a little bit of music. So it's just Rykerroad 83 on that one. But I know everybody has a podcast. But nah, man, like I said, if any of that interests you, check them out. If not, no worries. Drop in random. I get you. We got a few people, like my buddy Infinite Reactions Lee. He's from the UK, so like he kind of jumps in at different times as well. But appreciate it. Right, Snoop. Day of Christmas break. Nice. Okay. They're getting a bunch of bottles of their favorite liquor. Facts, dude. Actually, you have inspired me because I really wanted to sound silly, but Haley mentioned something, and I often wonder if this is why maybe Ron White, when he did drank this and had his own, but I'm gonna try tequila. Now I don't know if I'm gonna just sip on it or if I'm gonna kind of do some like mixed drinks, but she was saying it's one of that tequila is one of the only liquors that isn't like a depressant. It's not like a downer. I like tequila. I just never looked at it as a sip. That's what Ron White would sip. I didn't know that. He drank dark tequila. Ooh, I haven't tried the blackberry Jack. See, to me, I always figure it's just gonna taste like blackberry brandy no matter what brand. Yeah, just let her put the stuff on. Yeah, helped her a little bit, but switched ages ago. Dark, it's just the yellow tequila. They'll be making amazing decisions. But it was just the fact I did not know that. Yeah, I said, Becca, I think I'm gonna try switching. Like a tequila schnapps. Weird thing. It does me too, but that's my also thinking too is maybe I can get away with not having as much as well. Morning. Imported. Yeah, I say. And not for nothing, I mean I would spend the money on some better stuff. See, Jameson just fucks me up too. Ah, they don't mix well. So I'm more of the daily smoker, yeah. But that's interesting that like I never knew that. I thought all liquor was like a depressant essentially. Like it was a downer. It's probably not necessarily an upper, but it's not. I get what she's saying. Do you know what's actually really good? And I think I might be switched to something. That Jim Beam pineapple is incredible, dude. It is so smooth and good. So you're California sober? I want to do that too. Green and sober. Soon. I argue here in probably next couple years, I'll probably lean that way. I'm different about the apple. It's all right. I don't mind it. Vodka's a big downer. Your nervous system. I also think that I drink enough water and hydrate enough that like I feel like tequila used to like dry me out for some reason. It's what kept you off the hard stuff. Yeah. Yep. Makes a good whiskey sour. I want the Sleep Token coloring books. I want some. I get you, Joe. Like, I understand because you can't really like smoke a whole lot and stuff too. Well, you did the one day, but like I understand like you have to pay attention to some of your health issues and stuff. But I'm usually pretty happy drunk. It takes a lot to upset me, like piss me off. But when you do, now it's over. Yeah, I'm a happy smoker. I say mostly like it takes a lot. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't mind the taste of tequila, especially like some of the smoother ones. But like I never thought about this. Haley drinks Sprite and tequila, so I was gonna say I might actually try that. I'm a hives smoker. Yeah, good hives. Rykerroad Grandma is getting there too, guys. Yep. Oh, that was a good save. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Yeah. Yeah, she's 89. She's 89. Like she's damn near 90. Arguably, I mean, yeah, the dementia and stuff is all there, but like for being 89, 90 years old, she stayed pretty sharp for a long time. Long time. In February. Yeah, I'm actually kind of scared to take these strips off today. Everything looks super good though, like healed, like I said. I think that when it's, I think, because I do the same thing. I feel a little bit, Haley, that I think it's just the fact of that's when like what, like even smoking and stuff, like you were always talking about, like turning your brain off. It kind of does that, where for me, once I hit that like nice little middle ground, like buzz, I'm just relaxed and I'm good. And it's, I know that that's where everybody wants, and like that's the point, but like that's where like I like to stay, and that's where it started on my journey of like really cutting back on my alcohol years and years and years ago. Was I started smoking, and I wanted to find that middle ground of like, what happens when I have like a tall boy or two, but then smoke on top of all of that, like throughout the day, like the night and stuff. That way I don't need a case of beer or like half a gallon of liquor with split between somebody. It really cut me down because I kind of rode essentially kind of like both little buzzes together. So it kind of like kept it up here at all time. It was that nice relaxation of letting go. And I'm not saying that I was perfect, but I was in a very high stressful situation of a relationship at that time, especially in Pittsburgh when I started smoking again. So I tried to like get rid of that drinking side, thinking that that was a big culprit, which it was. I think your mom's 71. They just make you normal. And Haley, I argue that's kind of like the situation of like a smoker like me, where I had some buddies ask me before, and they weren't trying to be rude. They're like, so you just kind of smoke all day? Like, I'm like, yes, essentially. And they're like, so what's it like? So they're like, you're just stoned all day. I'm like, no, like I'm not. I'm like, it keeps me at a normal level. I'm not like, bro, like the turtle from Finding Nemo. Sometimes I can be if I want to, or like, I don't mean like this, but kind of lock in and go have fun. Yeah, I think you would probably be a smoker as well, like for sure. It's just, it sucks, but like, and it's not to have like a crutch or anything, but like I understand you wanting to have your drinks. I do. Like, it's okay. You're not an alcoholic. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And I understand where it's like, well, just because I only had 2 drinks every night, every drink, like, I understand that too. But damn, like, you gotta, sometimes people do need a little bit of a relaxation outlet. And unfortunately, that's one of them. Yeah. Yeah. I do, Mom. And that was, realized something a couple days ago. Well, no, I had like actually I had one of those moments the other day, but like just reverting back to the whole surgery day, things were falling apart very quickly, and I acted less than cool. Um, and I wasn't able to smoke, and like, sure, okay, whatever, all this stuff, 24 hours, like that didn't help. Dude, it didn't matter. And the more, and when I thought, I was like, and when I thought about the situation afterwards, I'm like, We were so pissed off and had a meltdown over now because we didn't know where to go. Like I went, well, fuck, I don't know which hospital. And so like I'm on the phone and mom's driving and we're like almost a half hour away. Plenty of time, right? No. Just things just progressively got worse quickly. And then I went, this is nobody else's fault but your own, man. You had all this time to double check what address you were at. And because it was the day of, and now you can't smoke and like all this stuff, and you're having this, I'm like, that's embarrassing, dude. That's embarrassing. It's nobody else's fault but my own that I didn't check weeks in advance. For sure. Days in advance, whatever have you, where this was the address, just in case. Like, I was just like, man, how embarrassing, dude. Because all I kept thinking in my mind, and I know exactly what happened, was none of that mattered. Was if I'm not there at exactly 9 o'clock and checked in, they're going to tell me you have to wait another couple weeks. It was going to be one of those, like when you're late for an appointment, you're late for an appointment. And I'm like, this can't happen. Like this cannot happen. And it was like I had all of this like go through my head, like all of this stuff where I'm like, this is not going to happen. This is going to fucking, halt this stuff, like all of these things. I was so focused on the surgery part. Like I was so focused on the surgery part. Like guys, we were driving around in circles. Doors to hospitals, doors, big doors. You walk several times, different places just wouldn't open. Just ask for help. Went in another place, finally got in one. Nobody at the desk. Use the phone. So I tried to use that for nobody answered. Didn't know where we were going. Kept driving in circles. At one point, I jumped out of the fucking car and started running. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's this way. I knew what building I was trying to find now. I was like, it's the only other building I can think. I'm like, I know where. I'm like, it's got to be right. Jump the fuck out. Just full dead sprint in the middle of Akron. Dead nuts in the center of Akron, dude. Just fucking run with a fucking folder in my hand. Dude. And then mom found me because I was across the street, and it was just, I just sat in the car and just everything just stopped. And I'm like, this is it. I'm like, fuck it. Just turn here. And somehow we were there. Somehow we were there. Like, it was awful. Like I said, I was so in a moment. I'm like, I'm like, I lost it. I lost my window. You know what time I walked in the building? 8:58. I legit, dude, I was out. Just tuck and roll. Gucci. Mom was the only one. She was the only one that kept it together. Because I remember at one point she's like, I'm trying. I'm like, I was like, I know you're trying. I was like, I know you are. You're the only one looking at roads, reading and doing, like, you're the only one doing something right now. I knew at that point towards the middle, I was just off the rails. And there was like, it was one of those like, you're kind of looking at yourself and you're like, I can't even, there's nothing I can do right now. I can't even control myself. I knowingly knew I was out of control. And like, I needed something in that moment to like calm me down. And I couldn't, like, there was nothing in that moment. And what's so weird, I argue, maybe she's mine too. Chandler does that for me. Like Chandler for sure does that for me. She will calm me down. Why does it say 18 minutes? The good ones at least, yeah. Yeah, she's like she's one of the things that calm it, like it, she really does. And I think I really, yeah. She is the embodiment of sunshine. Kind of reminds me, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, like, and that's where I had that moment of like, dude, you acted like a fucking child as a grown ass adult. And that's when I went, well, it's your fault, man. You didn't prep. Like you just said, you're a grown ass adult. Why didn't you double check? Hey, that one time on the phone, hey, just to make sure, is this the address I go to for my actual surgery? Yeah, thank you. It was as simple as that right there. And I think that that's what, in the moment that I didn't realize, was what upset me the most. I think that's part of it. It's the fear. I had such a big fear that I was going to miss this. And that, not that I wouldn't necessarily get it done, but that it would be like, well, he got to wait like another 2 months, dude. He's booked. Oh, man, no. I'd rather run across Akron to get there in time. That was my thought too. Was what the traffic was going to be? Like, there was no way we had like 6 minutes. Self-realizations and accountability is sexy, though. I mean, I guess. Yeah. So I didn't calm me down like smoke. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry, but like I get Snoop. I get it. I get it, man. Mm, mm. Damn, Schultz. Hell yeah. So really, that like really triggers him. No shit. It's a hell of a thing. That's what I'm saying. Like it really is, and that is one of the biggest things I guess pray and ask about and or just strive to be better with. Is it really always has been. Patience isn't the right word, but like patience. And I think that's also where Chandler is helping me with certain things where I was saying before, like I'm trying to take my own advice when I tell her, where I'm like, honey, you need to talk to me when you have big feelings, or don't just sit up here and cry by yourself, or when you get upset, like how you act. I'm like, I need to take my own advice. I'm trying. So it's like, maybe if me and her can do it together, and if I'm showing her and maybe needing to guide her in that way, maybe it'll help me in the same aspect, because, well, I'm teaching it to her, so now I'm doing it. They do teach us a lot. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. It's like I said, I strive to be a better person, I think, all around, but that's one of them, is that I know that we've talked about that too, where it's like, I know a lot of times too, half the time it sounds like I'm coming off a certain way as well, and I really don't mean it that way. But The other half is when I am like that, where it's like, that's where I need to focus on that part of it. Again, be upset, and you can have emotional, like some crash outs, but man, essentially how it was, it like, nah, man, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. It has nothing to do with smoking or not, all that stuff. Like, nah, man, you got to hold it together a little bit more. Be upset in the car. Like, yeah, you can be upset and have a second, but like, nah, not to all that. There's a level of like cringe and embarrassment now at that point. And it's because of the fact of like, you lose such sight and self-control. And that's why I don't, same with like drugs and alcohol and stuff. Like, dude, I don't like not having self-control. I don't like not having it up here and focus. Damn. No shit. That's wild. And I know it's gotten a little better as I've gotten older, but I'm saying, like, it's just because I'm self-aware, but like, I don't know. Crippling anxiety and loss of mental control don't mix well. Yeah. So it's just like I said, that's one of the things I really do and have tried to work on myself over the last couple of years, and specifically, it's I can't just always depend on Chandler being there and stuff like that. So it's like there's things I need to do for myself and or practice or whatever it might be. Like I said, I've definitely gotten a lot better. It's also been, things were a lot worse when I dated people in my past. Like I said, I was a very different person 15 years ago. Yeah, and a routine feels threatened. Sure. I get you. Actually, I gotta see when. I'm pretty sure. Actually, Chandler might be on school break. She actually might be on school break this week. Me and 25-year-old me would not get along. Same. I've heard this thing where like you become the person you wish you had in your life when you were younger, or something like that. It's something like that. You become the adult that you wish would have like looked over you as a teenager. It's some shit like that. Oh man. Ugh. What I think I'm gonna do is we'll be proud of you now. Oh yeah, there's that too. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here, get things kind of working. Like I said, I go to get Chandler here in a little bit, so just a grateful kid as long as he's dive free. Nice. But either way, guys, thank you for hanging out. It was a good talk today. I will be on later, probably doing, I don't know, just a show or something. Chandler's here, so like I try to work around the fact of like when she's asleep to record stuff. But either way, we'll do something later on today. But have a good one, guys. Yes, if anybody's out driving around, be safe. So, deuces.